Greetings and hallucinations, ladies and lads. I am Chancellor of the Harmonious Frequencies, the Mighty Empire of Onion, and this is Rimworld. So last time we were here, we had a pretty laid-back time. Just got a little bit of crafting, some growing, repairing walls and stuff going on. Still trying to recruit our prisoner. It's a pretty low chance to get that done, but we're just going to stick with it. Eventually it's possible that we will get them recruited. If not, it's no big deal at the moment. I am kind of expecting something to happen, either a raid by pirates, tribespeople, or mechanoids. But unless that happens, we're getting into medicine production, so once we get that finished researching them, hopefully we can get started on that. Have plenty of medicines laying around, and even some that we could sell. Oh yeah, Crystal's still hurt from the other day. And Anna's up and going now, so after she gets something to eat, she'll probably get on treating him. Yep, there she goes. Still kind of a mess in this area, the general crafting area, that is from the cooking with the meat and butchering the animals and stuff like that. Got patched up pretty good. It's good. Anna's still having a bad time from all this other stuff here. It is the middle of summer, so everybody's gonna have trouble with the heat. I've got vents between most of these buildings here, so I could put a cooler in one of these rooms and it would cool just about all of them. I could put one at each end and it would be even more efficient. I might end up doing that sometime. I'm not sure how we're going on power right now. We just got through with the solar flare, so we were out of power, and this battery was broken down for a while. It looks like it is storing energy though when these are both running full blast. So we aren't quite using as much as we're generating right now. The fine meal numbers still aren't showing up down here. I'm not sure what that's about. I've seen other people play this game where these are kind of condensed into separate, drop-down menus, kind of. And I don't know if that's a mod or how they were able to do that, but it looks really useful. And I wouldn't mind getting rid of this too. I'm not sure if that's possible. Maybe through the options or something. It's not bugging me like crazy or anything, so I'm not too worried about it. Yeah, this pig here is still pregnant. We do have some panthers getting up pretty close to the house. This cobra as well. Floater is a pretty good shot if I remember. Yeah, shooting of 9. So I might have him actually take care of some of this for us right quick. Let's slow it down and get that going. I'd really like to get rid of this cobra here. Okay, he is coming for us. That's good. Alright, got him. Now I want to keep him kind of at the max range over here. I don't want him to be attacked. Oh, he can't even hit this one apparently. They are laying down on the ground, so it's going to make them more difficult to shoot. I know he's not a very good shot, but I might get him a little bit of practice. Oh, they're both coming now. Okay, this is really dangerous, and they're incredibly close. Stole, before you go to sleep, why don't you come down here and help out? Because I know that they're going to need it. Even right there would probably suit us, and let's try and get these guys inside. They're not going to make it before they get attacked, I'm sure. So this might have been a pretty bad move. Floater's in a bad shape here. Alright. Let's see how he's doing actually. Okay, no permanent injuries. He's just beat up pretty bad. I'll have Stoll go ahead and rescue him, and maybe he can patch him up right away. I think overall that was worth it. We got rid of a couple of Panthers, so we don't have to worry about our animals quite as much. There might be some other ones floating around here close to the base. Go ahead and get it speeding up here again. Yeah, here's one over in this area, but it's pretty good distance. The snake is still alive, so I might need to take a look at that. Alright, Anna's taking care of him. That's even better. Yeah. He'll be just fine. We do have another panther right here, and a snake up here. So that's worth keeping our eye on. We've got a bunch of boomalope down here. The next time it rains, I'll probably head down and try and take care of them. There's another snake here. Alright. I think we are pretty safe for right now, though. Alright, got some drop pods here. Oh, really close up to the base, uranium. I'm still not sure what we use that for. I know that they can make artwork out of them. I don't know if they're used for fuels for ships or anything like that later on. Alright, buddy. Go ahead and get that equipped if you would. There you go. Alright, we've got a heat wave going. So let's get some coolers up. Let's get one in the prisoner area there. Could drop one in here. Definitely one in here. And let's see. Those two rooms probably. Let's drop a vent in here. And one in each of these. Yeah, we'll see how that goes. Where is Talia? I'll just get her working on those primarily. Cassowary 1 is confused. It's fine. Okay, Habanero's on top of it too. He's building some of these. He's got a few of them built already. Now they last 4 days. Okay. I wonder if that depends on the building skill. It doesn't look like it. Okay, we've had an explosion from a conduit. So we need that repaired. Hopefully we can get that fire put up. Rescue the turkey. Rescue him. Oh, he's burnt to death. Sad day. Poor turkey. Yep, get in there and get this fire put out before it burns up all the medicine. Nope, go inside, please. Yep, he's got it. Floater's on his way inside, finally. There we go. Last one, guys, you can do it. Right. Floater and Habanero both got burnt a little bit, it looks like. Oh, he's got heat stroke. Habanero got burnt, yeah, a little bit. Still 100 degrees inside, just about all of these rooms. So it would be a good idea to get a couple more of these coolers going. Okay, Habanero's getting some repairs done. Stole's getting him taken care of, that's good. Yeah, so it was a 5% chance that time. We have been seeing 4% and less. I think this was 89% at one time. So either socially she's adapting to our people, or by raising her needs here, we've improved our chances. I'm not sure which, or both even. So that's good. Yep, we are. That conduit explosion there knocked out our power storage. So we're having a hard time keeping up with that. Let's turn those off. We don't need this on right now. So maybe we can get some of that charging up. Yeah, there we go. And these are moving a little more now. So that's good. I think our main use of power, is this research bench and these coolers here use a whole lot of power. The stove uses a lot too. I didn't realize it was 350. So that's actually our highest. Yeah, just about everybody's going to be upset about sleeping in the heat now. If we can get a couple of these other coolers done, it should alleviate that a little bit. Okay, Talia is prioritizing crafting. By some really strange, crazy reason, we're out of wood. I didn't think that was going to happen for forever. But here we go. Get some more of that lined up. Looks like we've got a bunch laying out here. All the matured trees. We'll get all these trees around the door here. Good to go after. There we go. Get that going again. Alright, the wind slowed down to a crawl, so we're having a little bit of a rough time keeping power on. Looks like it might be a good idea either to add another wind turbine in, or get started researching geothermal power pretty soon. Let me take a look at this right quick. I believe if we tried to put this here, it would be blocked by that mountain on the top left corner. That one piece right there would hinder it. Of course, putting it here wouldn't be a bad idea. I think we'll do that. See how it goes. I don't know, it looks like it's gonna remove those plants right there, but that's not a big deal. I could use a solar generator right here even. If I had done that, it would have generated plenty of electricity during the day to catch us up. It's kind of a toss-up with the power because, of course, solar generators only work during the day. They get knocked out by solar flares and eclipses. So in a way they aren't very reliable, but wind power, of course, is it varies constantly, and so you don't know, it's not a matter of is it daytime or is it nighttime, it's a matter of is the wind blowing or is it not. So they're not affected by eclipse, but still by the solar flares. So in a way they also aren't very reliable, but they also are. So yeah, it's a toss-up with the two. Yeah, so it's not even telling me here how much electricity it generates. I think the same with the wind turbine, it doesn't really say. Nope. Well, that's fine. We're starting to build electricity now. We've got all three of them working about a half efficiency, so we should be alright to turn some of these back on. And I'm not gonna manually tell them to do it, I'll just let them do it when they get around to it. No rush, no rush. Alright, Anna's running around cutting down trees. We've got several of these coolers set up now. It's starting to drop below 100 in some of these rooms. Anna's room here is still pretty dang warm. Habanero's working on this cooler here. With these vents in between, it should cool both of these rooms down. Yeah, it's starting to decrease there. 107, 108. Got 102 in there. 86 in here. It's nice and comfortable in the prisoner area. It's decently comfortable in here as well, which is good. Floater's getting busy cleaning things up, which is nice. Especially this room needs it. He's going to prioritize this room in here, but I want him to get this one done. It's probably one of the most important. Oh, great. That, of course, the dang jaguar that I left alive is bothering our wild boar, who is pregnant, late stage. So if we could get her saved, that would be fantastic. Get you drafted and down here as soon as possible. Unfortunately, I don't think I'm gonna make it. Make sure I'm shooting the panther. Yep. The boar has been killed, sadly. Thankfully, the panther was trying to eat the hog, and so he wasn't able to counterattack. Unfortunately, we're down to one female boar. She's still a juvenile, yeah. She's too small to be trained to haul anything yet, so that's not a possibility at this time. Try and get them trained as well. We do still have a male turkey, so we should be getting eggs from them still. So it would be worth it to look into getting another wild boar. There we go. Male age 2, that's fine. Okay, we've had some meat rot away in the storage. Several meats are rotting away. The heat wave is just too intense. I have both of these set at 0 degrees, but yeah, the heat outside is seeping in too easily, so everything in here is going to start rotting away. Yeah, we only have 2 days on the meals, less than a day on this, so that is a pretty bad deal. I'm going to try and get some of these hauled in. They're only going to spoil faster out here. Alright, get it speeding up again. So hopefully this heat wave is over pretty soon. It's already lasted for over 2 days. They usually only last about 4, something like that. So it shouldn't be much longer. Probably his asthma. Yep, for sure. He doesn't have any sign of a heat stroke yet, which is good. See who spends the most time outside. Everybody seems to be handling it pretty well. See how the recruitment goes here. Failed. 9.4 chance though. So that's pretty incredible. It looks like our chances are increasing over time. So we'll get her. Habanero taking care of Neutron, who got shot while we were trying to fight off that. Did I miss that? Our other wild boar is dead now? Is that because of that dang snake? Alright, sucker. You're in for it. There we go. Yeah, that's what I was saying earlier, and I didn't keep my eye on it, but we've got another panther way out here. That must have been the snake that was hanging out in this area, but it's gone now. Here's a panther up in this area. Be a good idea to take care of him. There's another snake. He's pretty far away though. The panther here. Okay, floater's hanging out, chatting with the boar. We need your help, buddy. Okay, the heat wave is over, thank goodness. Tame failed. That's fine. He didn't attack us, so that's good. So our coolers should start cooling again. See, it's a good thing I didn't build that solar power right there. We wouldn't have any generation at all coming from it. Okay, we have a male cassowary now. He's going to be restricted to animal area 2. Turkey 1. You ought to be at animal area 2 as well. Alright, so we have no wild boars at all. That is something I'd like to remedy. They're good at hauling items. And that's primarily what I wanted them for in the first place. Bunch of males wandering around. There's a female. Uh-oh. Okay, a piece of an ancient ship is crashed nearby. The colonists could tell there's a psychic projection on it, and the AI is not friendly. Destroy it as soon as possible. Okay, so no doubt this is causing a psychic drone. Right now it's low, but that will increase over time. The longer I leave it there, the higher it'll go. I know what's in the ship. I know what's going to come out of it when we blow it up. Thankfully, there are a few defensive positions around here that we might be able to take up to take care of this situation. We do have grenades still and Molotovs that we could use. All of our people can fight except for Anna, so she would have to stay up there. Okay. I'm gonna have to think this over for a little while. It's 20th hour already, so maybe I'll wait until the morning, let them all get some good rest, and then we might take that ship on. After that, we'll see how it goes. All these coolers are still up, so indoors it's actually getting pretty chilly. Around 60s. It's finally below freezing in the refrigerator again. It looks like we didn't lose our meals. They're all frozen, so they won't spoil anymore. We're at our limit for both of them, both types, so that's good. Come on, get her recruited so we have one more gun to take the ship on with. Come on. Ah. At 4.8, so that was a poorer chance than what we had last time. Okay, I think I am going to tell them to manually flip these on, because it seems like their priority is still pretty low on all of these, so I'll get that done so that they can craft, or we can trade with ships or whatever later on. I think it was Albanero has the worst shooting skill. He does. So if we do have to tangle with these guys, I'm gonna have him grab the grenades. Okay, we've got a bit of a storm going on. Floater's talking to the chinchilla. Okay, we've got pirate merchants passing over top. Anna ought to be waking up here pretty soon. She sleeps for another 3 hours, so whenever she wakes up I'll have her go talk to these guys. I'll remember this time, for sure. We'll see if we can do a little bit of trading with some pirates. See how that goes. Local alpaca has gone mad. Let's see what it decides to do. Oh, Cristobal's in danger here. Let's get him drafted. See how he does against an alpaca. Alpaca versus shotgun. Nope, run away. Run away! Anna's got a major brake issue. Well, get over here and trade with these pirates. Missed. Alright, get going. It's pretty good. He seems to be gaining ground on him. Looks like the alpaca's already a little bit injured. Okay, so we're trading with pirates here. Let's see what we can do. Still got the kidney that we could sell. I like to have them around in case of a rainy day, though. Okay, this armor vest was worn by a dead person. All these clothes look to be in decent condition. This shirt is about done, so I'll go ahead and get rid of it. We have so many other clothes to wear. It's no big deal. That looks like about it for the... We could sell Barrow, but I think I want to hang on to her. She's still a really good character to have around. If we could recruit her, that would be preferable. So that's all we've got to trade with them. That's fine. I think I saw, yeah, there's a combat supplier as well, so we'll go ahead and trade with them. Yeah, we can get rid of these clubs. This granite club. The mace I might keep, just in case we have colonists that we need to take out or something if they go berserk. Melee weapons are less likely to kill people, so I'll have those around. Kind of want to see if we could buy some armor. The power armor, of course, is way too expensive. The personal shield is really expensive as well. And we still don't have any silver hanging out in the trade area, so I can't buy anything anyways. Prosthetic arm would be really handy to have around, and it's at a decent price. I don't know if we can build our own prosthetics later on or not, but I'll look into that for sure. But it looks like we aren't going to be able to buy anything from them this time. That's very tempting. The EMP grenades. That would be really nice to have, actually. We'll get that done. Trying to think, if I tell one of these guys to haul... I can't tell them to haul the silver. Okay. If I set this storage to preferred, then can I tell them to haul the silver? I can't. They're not going to haul the silver. Because I'm pretty sure I have it selected to store over here. Raw resource. Silver. Yep. But for some reason they don't want to move it to this area. If I told them not to store it in here, then they would. And that might make sense since I have to have it down here to trade. I guess that does make sense. I still can't tell him to haul it though for some reason. Huh, strange. Okay, anyways, let's get a Cristobal to take care of this alpaca. I should have let him try to get that second shot off, but the alpaca's moving pretty fast on this stone floor, so I didn't really want to risk it. Okay, he's having a really bad time trying to shoot this thing. Let's see if he can get it taken care of inside the base. Okay, got a hit on it. 2 hits. Get out of there. Alright, there was another one. Now it's going to be moving pretty slow across here, but so are we. Let's see if I can just get right over here. Come on, buddy. There you go. Well done. Okay. Well, that's where we're going to leave it this time. We had another pretty laid back episode, just getting some stuff done. Had that heat wave come in that didn't end up being too much of a big deal. We did lose a little bit of raw food, but we were able to retain our meals. Set up this other wind turbine and some other things, so that's a pretty good deal. If you'd like to see the next episode, feel free to subscribe. My channel's fully viewer supported, so if you'd like to help me out with that, you can do so through the Patreon logo. And check out these other videos on the left if you're interested. I thank you so much for all the time that you spend on my channel, and hope blessings of peace and wisdom on all of you. Farewell.